You just visited Smash Splash Smile by Ismail. I started this channel to share with you all a game called Free Tennis. Currently, this free tennis game is played only in Japan and Korea, and I am on a mission to spread this game throughout the world. You can watch the free tennis videos in my playlist Smash. But that's not all. I also love to do underwater adventures. You can watch my underwater exploration in the playlist Splash. And when I am not on the courts and not underwater, I also do cities exploration, go watch the nature, and also attend some of the events which help me learn and share with you all that can bring smile. So watch those videos in the playlist Smile. Hence the name of the channel Smash Splash Smile by Ismail. This video is part of my Smile segment of my channel, and today I am going to talk about World Expo 2025 Osaka, Kansai, Japan. Without further ado, let's jump directly into the topic. First of all, what is World Expo? Let me break it down and start simple. Expo is short for exposition, which means public display of articles, things, and ideas. As I grew up, I got chance to visit many local exhibitions where I enjoyed the fun rides, I bought good clothes, I bought exotic furniture, I also met people from diverse backgrounds and also heard different languages which I did not understand at all. But there was always something intriguing about the expositions or the exhibitions which grabbed my attention, where I found chance to learn something new that I did not know until then. Now imagine if this exhibition had participants coming from different states or prefectures of the same country. You can get to learn about different cultures of different states and prefectures of the same country. Let's build it further. What if this kind of exposition happened at a global scale, where all the countries came under one platform to display their ideas, innovations, cultures, and their contribution to the world? Amazing, right? It's exciting. You get to learn a lot of things of that country even without going to those countries, without worrying about getting a visa, without worrying about the airfares, without worrying about getting a leave from your boss, and without worrying about your pet staying at home alone. Isn't it amazing? Moreover, one gets to learn about different countries and the people whom we share the planet Earth with. A question arises. How many expos have happened till 2025? In recent times, the world expositions have been happening with an interval of 5 years. And these expositions are sanctioned by an independent organization called as Bureau International das Exposition, BIE. Per BIE official website, World Expo has happened 27 times until 2025 with a specific theme of each World Expo. Yes, it's a long history and a long list. Now let's see who or which country has hosted the World Expo in the past. As you can see in the chart, Australia hosted the World Expo 1 time. Belgium hosted it for the 3 times. France is a veteran. It has hosted the World Expo for 7 times. Japan has hosted the World Expo for 3 times. And so on and so forth. Did you know World Expos have left lasting legacies? For example, the famous Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 Paris Expo. That's not it. The famous Atomium in Brussels was built for the Expo 1958. Moving on to the next question. How do the participating countries exhibit? The answer is the participating countries exhibit by constructing a temporary setup called as pavilion. This pavilion houses the display of ideas, the display of innovation, the display of culture of those countries, and the display of their contribution to the world. But what is World Expo 2025 Osaka, Kansai, Japan? In the year 2025, the World Expo is being hosted by the country Japan, in the region Kansai, in the prefecture Osaka. Hence the name World Expo 2025 Osaka, Kansai, Japan. One interesting information about Expo 2025. The place where the Expo is being held is not a natural island in Japan. It's a man-made island and it's called Yume-shima. Yume is dream and Shima is island. Hence the name Dream Island. As I said earlier, each and every expo had left a legacy behind it after its completion. What will World Expo 2025 leave behind? It is the Grand Ring. The Grand Ring is the world's biggest wooden structure, and this is already registered in the Guinness World Records. What is the philosophy of having the Grand Ring in the World Expo site? As I said, each country builds their own temporary pavilion and displays their exhibits. When all these different countries coming from diverse backgrounds are enclosed inside of a circular ring, demonstrating that there is unity in diversity. What a philosophical thought. Let's talk about some details of the Grand Ring. The Grand Ring is 12 meters height on an average and 20 meters height at its highest point. And how long is the Grand Ring? Over 2 kilometers in length. That is, for a circle, we measure the length in terms of circumference. So the circumference of this Grand Ring is more than 2 kilometers. Let's visualize these numbers. We all know the cargo ship containers, right? The height of each cargo ship container is approximately 2.6 meters. Now imagine 8 of these cargo containers stacked vertically. Now imagine these vertically stacked containers stretching for a length of 2 kilometers. That's how big the Grand Ring is. Now imagine a circle of all these containers which inscribe all the pavilions of multiple countries. Now you might be thinking, how many trees have been felled to make this Grand Ring only for the expo site? That's a great question. Now let me break it down to explain it in simple terms. My estimation says that more than tens of thousands of trees have been involved in making of this Grand Ring. Japan's forestry system is designed to harvest from certified managed forests. What are certified managed forests? These are the forest areas where the trees are harvested, replanted for construction and industry purposes only. Japan just did not build big, they built it mindfully. The structure used traditional Nuki joints, which enables to disassemble the wood without damage and repurpose and reuse the same wood. Most of the wood came from certified managed forest, which follows a cycle of planting, harvesting, and again replanting. This minimizes the ecological disruptions. Instead of demolishing the entire Grand Ring after the expo, Japan plans to use 80% of the wood for the development of the Yume-shima Island. This reflects Japan's deep-rooted philosophy of using the nature, not abusing the nature. As I said earlier, every expo had a theme. The theme for Expo 2025 is Designing Future Society of Our Lives. The theme is further divided into 3. Those are saving lives, connecting lives, and empowering lives. Mascots have been part of World Expo's history for decades. And these mascots reflect the host country's culture, nature, theme, and history. Here's a picture of me with Myaku Myaku, the mascot of Expo 2025. In my next video, I will show you the pavilions that I have visited. Please do recall, known is a drop, unknown is an ocean.